What's happening, everybody? What's going on? Look, man, I didn't put the right time in here. I know it just said new video because I'm doing a new video and everything. But I was blogging today in a grocery store, and I put the video out on my other YouTube channel. It's called the YouTube channel is entitled Clarence Ray YouTube. Yeah, Clarence Ray YouTube. I was blogging today, and it made and you know how white folks just come up to you, and I just forgot to comb that side out. You know how they come up to you, man, and be like, "You filming now?" Now I know that. Okay, I ain't even trying to even respect that at all. You know how they are. I mean, it is what it is. They hate the so-called man of color, and this proves who the real Jews are too, as well too. All that stuff. Because everywhere we go, we're being targeted. We can't do they, and then they talk about the land of the free. A white dude called himself walking up to me today. Some old white man, some old so-called white that the devil that the Bible speaks of. I'm doing my little shopping in the grocery store. I mean, you know what I mean? Well, I wouldn't get no more about probably, I don't know. I just went in there for something. And I noticed that as I was filming, I looked around and somebody was following me. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? Like, okay, you know how you try not to get. I said, well, I'm not gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. People do that because they're curious about what you're doing and so on and so forth. Maybe they just curious, maybe they just probably mistake you for other people or something. So as soon as I get over there where the milk and stuff is, you know where the milk and soy milk and just where you get the milk and your juice and stuff in the cooler, in the back, way in the back of the store. I said, I don't want nobody, I don't want no white folks in my camera, just like that. So I turned it off. As I was turning it off, he came up and looked into my phone. And I didn't say that at first. As the person walked off, I said, what's going on? Everything. I was like, what's up? What's up with you? And then I said, I told us how you walked up on me, and I just said I don't like people walking up on me like that. And he said, well, I felt strange because I don't like people just walking up on me like that. No, I told him, don't ever walk up on me like that no more. That's what I said. So-called white, and I said, don't you ever walk up on me like that no more. And I tell them quick, because I don't like them the same way they don't like me. I don't like them neither. They don't like the real Jews of the Bible, and I hate them, and I don't like them neither. Because God hates them, and I don't like them neither. And I said right here on camera. I said, now don't you ever run up on me like that no more. I said, and I kept walking, coming up telling me that because uh because you're a man of color, they want to say just pick at you, you know what I mean? Or try to find something. You know, and sometimes I think a lot about people, what they call the Uncle Toms and stuff. I think they kind of like sneakily undercover uh what they call house niggas. Because you can tell by the way they speak, they go saying, boy, you better be lucky they could have. You gotta abide by the rules that way you go. You see what I'm saying? And I'm saying to myself, I said, this is an undercover house nigga. That's what I was saying. And as I was getting a couple of, I had put about 2 items in my bucket. When I got over there by the bread, when I looked around, he was standing right there by the cash register, close, watching me. So it was irritating, and to the point to where I just left everything in the buggy. I took the stuff that I had, the merchandise that I had in the buggy, and I just put it, just took it out the buggy and just put it on the on where the other items was, and I walked on out the store. And as I was walking out, I said, well, what you doing, harassing me? As I was saying it, walking out, I was saying, hey, what you doing, harassing me? That's what I was saying. I said, you harassing me as I'm walking out. That's what I said. I said, you harassing me as I'm walking out. So this video is entitled, I was harassed in Albertsons today. I was harassed in Albertsons today. That's right. I did this video on this channel, but you go on my other first account. It's my old very first account when I first started YouTube, Clarence Ray YouTube. And we got white folks' names anyway. So we need to get out the habit of calling ourselves these names and start calling our names based upon the Bible. We need to start calling ourselves what it is. The names of the tribes of the Bible. Yeah, they coming up here harassing us. Harassing me, I mean. And I know it was done to a whole lot of other people too. Because everywhere you turn, they trying to harass you. The point is, look, like, okay, if you got a rule, okay, we all know that if you got a rule, that, you know what I mean, that's in their nature to tell a man of color, a woman of color, this is our rule. Now that rule doesn't apply, and then they want to say we're all equal, but it don't apply to the enemies. It don't apply to a so-called white man, another so-called white boy, because he wouldn't dare walk up to a white boy, a so-called white boy, a demonic white boy, and told him that. But he decided to walk up to me as a man of color and tell me we don't allow. I said, man, look, don't you ever walk up on me like that no more. And I went on. But as I was purchasing my items or something, I felt like I was being watched. So what I did, you will never see me sit up here and justify saying, oh, they could have did this to you. You better be careful doing that. No, you stand up for yourself. You see what I'm saying? That was music. Yeah. Well, you got to, I ain't gonna sit up there and tell nobody, well, you got to follow the rule. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you, if you cuss them out or whatever it is that you do, I'm gonna tell you straight up you did the right thing. I'm not gonna sit up here and justify these devils trying to sit up here and come up to me and I let them know you talking to the wrong, you talking to the right one, because he might have challenged some other people in a lot of ways. He might be in that chart up in that challenging the black employees that's in there working for him. But I said, no, you won't do that to me. Because they figure you're a man of color or a woman of color. They feel like they can come up to you and bluff you because they feel like they have more. They feel like they have the cakes up on you since they have the SWAT team, the FBI. I'm not a what. That's our problem. We too much afraid to stand up and speak out, because at the end of the day, they killing our people in the streets. And we supposed to sit up here and be happier, like, oh, okay, all right, oh, you're not, excuse me, sir, you're not supposed to be, we don't allow no family in here. Oh, all right, okay, oh, my bad. Hell no, I'm not saying that. Because number one, this country, this land, they own stolen property anyway. So we still, 2000 and whatever they say, 19, even to this day, we still going through the same thing. What the slaves went through. We just in modern day slavery, but it's just in a different form. The so-called white man proved every day that he's the devil. He's the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. That's what he is. But I ain't gonna let nobody just, before I walk off from you and you walk up to me, I'm gonna let you know. Don't walk up on me like that. Do not walk up on me like that. Like we supposed to be afraid. Everybody ain't afraid of no gun and no badge. Everybody ain't. The Bible tells you in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and 1, there's a time to love and there's a time to hate. That means there's a time you got to stand up to these devils, and you got to, if they come up to you mistreating you and telling you this and that and feel like they can toss you around, that ain't no time to be sitting up there talking about embracing and hugging giving your enemies a big hug. No, that ain't no time to be doing that. That's the time to go to war. That's a time to hate. Sitting up there talking about, oh, well, and you telling me that this demonic devil, this damn devil, gonna be in heaven? You telling me that this demonic bastard that oppressing the so-called black man and the black woman, the so-called woman and man of color, the Israelite woman and the Israelite man gonna be in heaven? Get out of here with that nonsense, with that fairy tale stuff. It will never happen. These are dirty demonic bastards. I don't mess with them, and I don't fool with them. They dirty as hell. Walking at me, and I made sure I said, don't you ever walk up on me like that no more. The video is entitled, I was harassed in Albertsons store today. You come up to me harassing me. Our people starting to wake up, and a lot of people, it's gonna come a day, our people ain't gonna keep taking the stuff that goes on. So anybody sitting up here talking about loving the white woman and the white man, you better not do it. It's a time to stand up and go to war. Come up to me talking to me. You come up to me talking to me hateful, I'm definitely gonna talk to you hate, because I hate you just as much anyway. God hates you. The sun hates you. The animals in nature hate you. The flowers and the birds and the fish of the sea is tired of it. I'm out, people. Peace and love to my people of color. And I say death and destruction to the so-called white man. The destruction, the revenge that he gonna get by the black Messiah and his judgment. Through his people, he will get that judgment through us. Peace and love to my people of color, and I'm out.